You can't come in here.
What do you mean?
This bar is for bikers and truckers only. You get out!
This bar is for truck drivers? I am a truck driver. These are my friends.
How y'all doing today? Hopefully this finds you well. It is a Sunday morning and heading out on the Harley. 7:35 a.m. Should be a good day. Supposed to get real hot today though. 109 here in Texas. So not going to get a full day's riding in, but short little morning run anyways. Should start really smoking about 11:30 or so, and then the rest of the day would be pretty much intolerable. So being all snuggled up next to the air conditioner. Well, I've recently got this Pan America Special. It's 2021. I bought it used. It had a few options on it. Sport bags, radiator guard, headlight guard on it. It's got the adaptive ride height on it. And so far, I really love it. I've put about 1,000 miles on it. I'm amazed at the power of it. Well, the motorcycle I had before was a 2019. I wonder if that's the law up there. Was a 2019 Honda Africa Twin, and it was a nice bike. It was my second adventure style bike that I've had. I got it at a really good price. I bought it new in 2020, and they were coming out with the 2020 models, and I got it real cheap, brand new, still in the crate. They had to put it together. Got it for $8,950. The 2020 models for the Africa Twin were. They had the TFT screen, which the 2019 didn't. Cruise control, a bunch of other stuff. I think 100 cc's more in the motor. It was actually 1,100 instead of 1,000. Quite a bit more pricey. But yeah, I just couldn't pass up the deal. There's a lot of things I liked about that motorcycle. You know, it had good linear power. It didn't blow your hair back or anything like this one does. Smooth. It's a great sounding bike. I mean, that thing sounded great stock. Had that 270 degree firing order on it. It made it sound more like a V-twin. It actually sounds better than this V-twin. I guess Honda worked a lot on their engine though. They did a good job with it. They had a great suspension on it for fast travel on these hard-packed caliche dirt roads here in Texas. And you can do 70, 80 miles an hour down them, and it just kind of floated on them. That part I loved about it. The seat was horrible. Wind noise was horrible on it. The fork tubes, it just kind of pointed directly right up at your face. You had a whole bunch of buffering that just came right up through the fork tubes in between the gas tank and the fairing and the forks. And it actually made it really loud, and I didn't like that part of it. Didn't like not having a cruise control. This is actually my first motorcycle with one. No more of that going from 50 to 120, 50, 120, back and forth. guess it didn't have that good of throttle control while cruising. And the seat wasn't very good on it. It was good for about 80 miles. And you were pretty sore. Yeah, there's lots of aftermarket remedies. And I think I could have got a aftermarket cruise control. It's right around $800 in a day to put it in. I didn't want to go that route. Wanted to try something new. It's been a long time since I've owned a Harley. I had an old AMF lowrider, shovelhead. Man, I love that bike too. But I just kind of grew out of the cruiser style of motorcycle. Actually went from that to dual sport. And where I lived at, back then I lived in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and I had a lot of fun with that dual sport. Did a lot of hooligan stuff, and riding through construction sites, abandoned factories, and just all sorts of riding up and down steps and sidewalks. Yeah, did a lot of shenanigans with that bike. I had fun, a lot of fun with it. And I sold it when I moved here to Texas. When I bought a bike out here, I bought another Suzuki Dual Sport, and they are very uncomfortable. You know, you put 40 miles on it, and you know, you feel it. You feel it. Big, long distances here in Texas. Oh, there's my road. Just on my brakes. Wow, does that really limit the power? But yeah, so the Suzuki was kind of nice for these kind of roads, but the suspension is really more built for single track and doing those weird hooligan things. So it wasn't real comfortable for the long distances out there, and that's why I went to a ADV style bike. I actually had a V-Strom for a short, Suzuki V-Strom for a short period of time, and that was a 1000cc V-twin. That was an old one, and I got rid of that and got the Africa Twin, which I loved it for this style of riding right here. But let me see, I had 5,600, 5,700 miles on it. And probably out of that 5,700 miles, it was probably 4,000 miles of this type of riding on it. Which actually, you know, I think I covered all of these type roads in my county and for the 4 surrounding counties around. And was getting a little bored of it. I wanted to be able to reach out farther with more comfort, wind protection, you know, all the goodies that this thing has. This could do with a little taller windscreen, but it's livable. And you know, like I said, that 80 miles on that Honda, and you're a bit uncomfortable. And I did, I think, 260 on this just after I got it, 260 miles in one day. And, you know, I felt pretty good. I did get a little sore at around the 200 mile mark. I think part of that was the heat. It was about 97 degrees out. That affects you a lot. Oh yeah, so I got the opportunity to get this. I traded that Honda in. They gave me $11,000 in on the trade-in. So $2,050 more than what I paid for it. And I had it for right around 2 years. The Honda. And, I got this. This is a year old. Had 1,400 miles on it. And I love it so far. You know, I gotta put the miles off road, get used to it, get used to the feel of it. You know, so far it's great. It's real responsive. Yeah, the Honda had a 21-inch tire on the front of it, and I put a knobby on it, which made it really noisy out on the tarmac. But it did really good on these type of roads. Didn't bounce around as much, but it had kind of a lazy feel in the corners with that 21-inch tire on it. It was almost a dead feeling, like it wasn't there, like it didn't like to turn. And this one's more responsive. It really is. I'm not sure about the electronic adjustable suspension so far. You know, I'm only doing 40, and it feels like I could do definitely 80 down a road like this. But like I said, I'm getting used to it. I want to put some more miles in the dirt with it. See what it feels like in the looser stuff. You know, I like that it's got the steering dampener on it. I don't feel any of the rocks kicking it to the right or to the left on it. So I usually put a knobby on the front tire to give it better grip, keep it from washing out on these rocks, on these hard packed caliche roads, because it'll kick the front tire all over the dang place. But so far I haven't felt it with the steering dampener. Yeah, so I paid $20,000 for this year-old bike, and a brand new 2022 is $20,000 MSRP, if you can find one around here. So you pay a brand new price for a used bike, but I got it right away. And like I said, it's got some options on it. $852, I think, for the sport bags, the 2 side bags on it, and the ride height adapt on it, which I think is like $1,000 option. And then the Harley radiator guard and the headlight guard. I think the radiator guard is like $75 or $115 or something like that. So it still ended out an okay deal. The thing that gave me the thing to go ahead and pull the trigger on it was the $11,000 I got for the bike. I only paid $9,000 for it. So that was definitely what made me do it. And so far I'm glad I've done it. You know, I go on the Facebook page of this and I hear about people with nothing but problems with it. So I went ahead and bought the extended warranty on it. I might regret it, I might like it, I don't know, but there's a lot of tech stuff on this bike. But I don't know, we'll see. We'll see on the longevity. So far, some of the things, one of the biggest things that people complain about is the jiffy stand, kickstand. I'm getting used to it, you know. I can see Harley's conundrum with the adaptive ride height, because if it drops it by an inch, you know, that greatly affects your kickstand or jiffy stand. I know, because I've lowered some of my wife's bikes with lowering kits, and you know, so she can reach the ground better. And I noticed the difference right away in the kickstands. So I guess on their engineering department, they probably did the best that they could do with that ride height adapt going up and down. You know, the inch or 2 inches difference. It's either gonna lean real hard when you shut it off and that ride height shuts off. You know, lean real hard or be upright too much. Depending on the situation. So, and I've heard people that dropped them because they didn't get that stand out all the way or were having problems with it. And the other thing is the radiator hose. And so far, I don't know if they already did or if this is one of the lucky ones that got the right radiator hose on it. Or if it's already been fixed on a recall. I mean, I don't know. I haven't noticed anything on it that has been bubbling or anything like that. So, oh, knock on wood. Hopefully that will stay okay. I'm still thinking about getting some of that exhaust wrap or something. I don't know how that'll look, and wanting to see some pictures from other people. Maybe wrap that whole exhaust. There's that, so I haven't had any problems with that. Got one weird looking triangle code thing that keeps going off. It cuts in and out. I don't know what that is. I got the 2 recalls I got to do on it. The 25th. So, and I'll ride it up to Abilene, Texas there, and Kent's Harley Davidson will take care of it. Something with the seat on it, and update for the software. So, wow, traction control works really well, at least on this stuff. I don't think I'd have it on in deep sand or deep gravel or nothing. And for these type of roads, I do like having ABS on. Quite a difference in stopping, in the distance, stopping distance. At least on the Africa Twin I did. When I wanted to have fun, I'd shut it off. I'm glad you can do that on this one as well. Yeah, this thing's smooth though. Really haven't driven this at night. Oh, is that a raccoon? Ah, yeah, it's a raccoon. Porcupine. Oh yeah. What you doing, buddy? You look like you're in a hurry. Don't worry, I ain't gonna try to pet you. I'll leave you be. I will leave you be. Well, I've changed the name of my channel quite a few times. What I do for a living is I drive truck, and I work Monday through Friday, home every night, off on the weekends. Don't particularly like driving truck anymore. Been doing it a long time, so this is my respite. This is my relaxation from being on the grind, so to speak. The grind of working every day. Anyways, I just wish I could hit the lottery and retire. It'd be nice, but then what the hell would I do with all that time? Probably ride. That's what I would think I'd be doing anyways. But that's neither here nor there. So until that happens, or if that ever happens, or until that happens, I guess, I'll be driving truck. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take some videos, I guess, of my daily truck driving. put them in there if I want to post more than once a week. Let's see how this fits, how this feels in this gravel in the center. Pretty good. Wow, never had anything with a steering damper on it before. Still kind of kicks that back tire around. That's because I don't have knobbies. I don't think I want the knobbies on here either. Yeah, maybe I'll go with that Dunlop Trail Max or something like that. I had one of those on the back of the Africa Twin, and I got really good grip on stuff like this hard packed caliche. Yeah, you could rip a wheelie in this stuff, and a lot of times it wouldn't spin. Just grip like glue. But in the soft sand and stuff like that, not very good. I don't like going through mud. I don't like cleaning it off the bike, especially this caliche. It sticks to it like concrete, and it's not any fun getting it off of the bike. I don't like getting stuck. I've just done it too many times. Not my thing. Not even on a dirt bike. I don't like mud. Go through it if I have to, but I don't find it that fun. Early Sunday morning. You can feel that traction control kick in. Let me change my mode a little bit here. Oh. I had a mode that I set up. Oh shit. Yeah, that's the sport mode. This one. Definitely feel that TC kicking in. Suspension stiffened up a little bit. I can't remember what I set it at. I was just playing around with it. I don't know if I like that. That's full power. Yeah, there, buzzard. Let's try the Off-Road Plus. There we go. No rear ABS. That's pretty good. Allows it to slip quite a bit, actually. I don't know if it turned the TC off or not. Damn. This friggin' thing scoots. Scoots, brother. Yeah, this is the kind of landscape that I have done 4,000 miles on. If you're wondering why I'm not wearing gloves, it's because I lost one. I guess I could wear one, but it'd be kind of that Michael Jackson thing, I guess. This video is going to be way too long. But we're just getting things rolling, trying things out. Ooh, there's some chunky stuff here. I think this Off-Road Plus stiffened it up a little bit. Suspension. Still, this is damn good. Damn good. It should have front ABS. Wow. These brakes are phenomenal. Just awesome. Just awesome. We'll go up here to Paint Rock. I don't think that'll get too old. That's for sure. I think it's time to end this here video. Thank you all for coming along. I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. Become a subscriber. Be the first. More videos to come.